Excuse me, is this chair taken?
Excuse me?
Is this taken?
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
Sure thing.
Excuse me, is this chair taken?
Excuse me?
Is this taken?
No, but I'm expecting somebody very soon.
Thanks anyway.
Sure thing.
Excuse me, is this chair taken?
No, but I'm expecting somebody very soon.
Well, can I sit here until he or she or it comes?
They do seem to be running pretty late.
You never know who you might be turning down.
Sorry. Nice try, though.
Sure thing. Excuse me, is this chair taken?
No, it's not.
Okay. Do you mind if I sit here?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. Every place else just seems to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Great place.
Uh-huh.
What you reading?
I just wanted to read in silence, if you don't mind.
Sure thing. Every place else is taken.
Mm-hmm.
Great place for reading.
Yes, I like it.
What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Hemingway. What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Faulkner.
Have you read it?
Not. Actually, I think I've read about it. It's supposed to be great.
It is great.
I hear it's great. What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Faulkner.
Have you read it?
I'm more of a Mets fan myself.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I read it in college.
Oh, where was college?
Oral Roberts University.
Where was college?
I was lying. I never actually went to college. I just like to party.
Where was college?
Harvard.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner. I spent an entire winter once reading him.
I just started.
I was so excited after reading 10 pages. I went out and bought every one of his writings. One of the greatest reading experiences of my life. Oh, all that psychological understanding and the page after page of gorgeous prose and his grasp on the human and time mysteries of existence and the smells of the earth. Oh, what do you think?
I think it's pretty boring.
What's the book?
The Sound and the Fury.
Faulkner.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner.
He's incredible.
I spent a whole winter once reading him.
I was so excited after the first 10 pages I went out and bought everything he ever wrote.
All that psychological understanding.
And his prose is gorgeous.
And the way he's grasped the mystery of time.
And human existence? I can't believe I waited so long to read him.
You never know. You might not have liked him before.
That's true.
You might not have been ready for him. You have to do these things at the right time or they're no good.
That's happening to me.
It's gotta be the perfect timing. I'm Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, reading Faulkner was a great experience.
Yes.
The Sound and the Fury.
Well, onwards and upwards.
You have to hit these things at the right time or they're just no good. Hi, I'm Bill.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
You come to downtown a lot?
Actually, I'm just in town for 2 days for Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
So you come here a lot?
Every once in a while. Do you?
Not really. Not as much as I used to before the nervous breakdown. Do you come in here a lot?
Why are you asking?
Just interested.
Are you really interested, or are you just trying to pick me up?
No, I'm actually interested.
Why would you be interested in whether I come in here a lot?
Just getting acquainted.
Maybe you're only interested for the sake of making small talk long enough to ask me back to your place to listen to some music, or because you've just rented some great tape for your VCR, or because you've got some terrific unknown Django Reinhardt record. All you'll really want to do is fuck, but you won't do very well. After which you'll go into the bathroom and pee very loudly, then pad into the kitchen and get yourself a beer from the refrigerator without asking whether I'd like anything, then proceed to lie back down beside me and confess that you've got a girlfriend named Stephanie who's away at medical school for a year in Belgium, and that you've been involved with her off and on in what you'll call a very intricate relationship for about 7 years, none of which interests me, mister.
So, do you come here often?
Every other day, I think.
Oh, really? I come here a lot, and I don't ever remember seeing you here.
We must just be on different schedules.
Misconnections.
Different time zones.
Amazing how you can live right next door to somebody in this town and not even know it.
I know, it's crazy.
I bet we pass each other on the street every day in front of this place. Probably.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious that the waiters are on different time zones, you know. I mean, you can't even get any of their attentions here. Waiter! So anyway, how...
I beg your pardon?
Never mind. Sorry.
I guess we must be on different schedules.
Misconnections.
Different time zones.
Amazing how you can live right next door to somebody in this town and not even know it.
Yes, it's crazy.
You weren't actually waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Boyfriend?
Sort of.
What's a sort of boyfriend?
My husband?
You weren't actually waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Boyfriend?
Sort of.
What's a sort of boyfriend?
We were meeting here to break up.
Mm-hmm. What's a sort of boyfriend?
My lover. Here she comes now.
You weren't actually waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading all alone.
Do you think so?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's a good-looking woman like you doing here all alone on a Friday night?
Trying to keep away from lines like that.
No, listen. You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it?
I guess so. In a way.
What's a good-looking woman like you doing here all alone on a Friday night?
I'm out alone on a Friday night for the first time in a very long time.
Oh.
You see, I just ended a relationship.
Oh.
Of rather long standing.
I'm sorry. Would you like to go out and do something else, since reading here all by yourself is sort of a sad occupation?
No.
Do something else?
No thanks.
I'm just gonna go to the movies in a little while anyway.
I don't think so.
Come on. It's a good chance to let Faulkner take a breath. I mean, all those long sentences make him pretty tired, you know?
Thanks anyways.
Okay.
I appreciate the invitation.
Sure.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all alone.
I guess I was trying to think of it as existentially romantic. You know, cappuccino, great literature, rainy night.
That only works in Paris.
We could take the late night plane to Paris and take the Concorde and find a cafe.
I'm a little short on plane fare tonight.
Darn it, so am I.
To tell you the truth, I was headed to the movies as soon as I finished this last section. Would you like to tag along?
Thanks for the offer, but
Girlfriend?
Two, actually. One just got pregnant, and Stephanie...
Girlfriend?
Sort of.
What's a sort of girlfriend?
My mother. I just broke up a relationship, actually.
Oh,
Rather long-standing.
sorry to hear that.
This is my first Friday out alone. I feel rather at sea about it, if you know what I mean.
So you didn't just stop to talk to me because you're a Moonie or have some weird political affiliation?
No. Straight down the ticket Republican. Straight down the ticket Democrat. Can I tell you something about politics? I like to think of myself as a citizen of the universe. I'm unaffiliated.
That's a relief, so am I.
I vote my beliefs.
Labels are not important.
Labels are not important. Exactly. Like me, for example. So what if I had a 2-point, 3-point, 4-point at college, or if I did come from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Westchester County?
Sure.
I believe a man is what he is. A person is what he is. A person is what they are.
I think so too.
So what if I admire Trotsky? So what if I once had a full-body liposuction? So what if I spent a year in the Peace Corps? I was acting on my convictions.
Sure.
I can't just hang a sign on a person.
Absolutely. I bet you're a Scorpio. Listen, I was headed to the movies after I finished this last section. Do you want to tag along?
Sounds like fun. What's playing?
A couple of the really early Woody Allen movies.
Oh.
Don't you like Woody Allen?
Yeah, sure, I like Woody Allen.
But you're not crazy about Woody Allen.
Those older ones kind of get me on my nerves.
Uh-huh.
I was headed
thinking
to the... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I was going to the movies and a little...
So was I.
Woody Allen Festival.
Just up the street.
Do you like the old ones?
I think anybody that doesn't ought to be run off the planet.
Oh, how many times have you seen Bananas?
8 times.
12! So you're still interested in me?
Do you like Etman's crumb cake?
Went out last night at 2 in the morning just to get one. Did you have an Etch-a-Sketch as a child?
Yes. Do you like Brussels sprouts?
I think they're gross.
They are gross.
Do you still believe in marriage, even though the current sentiment's against it?
Yes.
And children?
3 of them.
2 girls, 1 boy.
Harvard, Vassar, and Brown.
And will you love me forever?
Yes.
And cherish me?
Yes.
Do you still want to go to the movies?
Sure thing.